Joining us now from the White House is John Kirby, the National Security Council's coordinator for Strategic Communications. Admiral, it's good to see you again. Good morning.
Thanks very much. Good to be with you.
So let me ask you, China is already retaliating against Speaker Pelosi's visit. They're going to have military drills. They've got warplanes circling Taiwan. What is your plan for de-escalation, and should we be concerned?
Well, I would say a couple of things. One, this is exactly what we expected the Chinese to do. We talked about this a couple of days ago. We expected them to conduct some exercises and to make some more bellicose rhetoric out there, to fly aircraft, of course, in and around the Taiwan Strait. So all of this is of a piece of what we expected the Chinese to do in terms of reaction. In terms of what goes on in the future here, we would again urge the Chinese not to escalate tensions any more than they already are, because there's no reason to. The trip is complete. It was completely consistent with our obligations under the Taiwan Relations Act and with our One China policy. So we urge the Chinese to look for opportunities to de-escalate the tensions and to keep the lines of communication open.
So what is the message that Speaker Pelosi is trying to send by visiting Taiwan? What is the message the United States is trying to send to China?
Well, I won't speak for Speaker Pelosi. That's a co-equal branch of government there. She's the Speaker of the House of Representatives. I would just say that it is important that the United States be seen to and actually is compliant with our policy and consistent in that policy. And we have long said no change to the One China policy, and we've long said that we don't support Taiwan independence and that we're going to continue to support Taiwan's self-defense. Before you go,
WNBA star Brittany Griner, as you know, could be sentenced this week in Russia. Any progress on that prisoner exchange for Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan?
She's still wrongfully detained, as is Paul Whelan. She shouldn't have to be sitting and going through a trial. We're going to stay focused on making sure we can get her home. We're working on this literally every day. I don't want to go into the details of the proposal, but we did make a serious proposal to the Russians. They have not accepted that. We urge them to accept that because it is serious, and it will help bring Paul and Brittany home back to their families where they belong. But I can assure you that President Biden and his entire team is focused on that every single day.
So, Admiral, have they responded at all, or is the ball still in their court?
There are discussions going on between both sides. We've made a serious proposal. We urge the Russians to act on that proposal.
Admiral John Kirby, thank you very much for appearing with us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks, Vlad.